Friends, I am Rijo. Today we are planning to discuss the topic Microsoft Defender email authentication. We will verify for the SPF, DKIM and DMARC. So we will go for learning objective today. Why internet email need authentication and syntax for SPF and syntax for DKIM and syntax for the DMARC and the demo. We will go for our learning objective. So why internet email need the authentication? Simple mail transfer protocol. Email on the internet make no effort to validate that message in the sender. So SMB have no option to validate your email from the sender. So here I will describe for the small diagram example so you can easily understand. So here you can see this is one of the bank customer. Andrew, this one of the bank email system. They have the email address security@woodenbank.com. So one day they needed to send the customer for the Wooden Bank action record for the resetting the password. So they will send this information to the all the customers. So they will send the email. You can see the email header woodenbank.com and hello from Wooden Bank and mail from the security@woodenbank.com and reception to the Andrew and envelope body and all the information this one. So this information is passing to the internet. The hacker will be hack that internet informations. You can see here, once the hacker will be alter that header, you can see the mail from coming from the dubiso@prospera.com and reception for the same reception. But envelope body and all will be same. So you can see all the envelope body will be action will be same as this action envelope body. So after that, they will send this information to the bank customer Andrew. So bank customer Andrew receiving for the phishing email. So why the phishing email? They will alter for the mail from the original sender. But this bank customer Andrew have no option to verify the receiving the email from the correct authenticated the sender. So this case of scenario we need the email, need the authentication. So we will discuss for the record for the SPF, DKIM and DMARC how to will be help for the email authentication. First, what email authentication? Group of standard to identity and prevent the delivery of the email message from the spoofing and protect against the phishing, spams and so here you can see mail email authentication method. So whatever the email authentication method available for the verification. So first sender policy framework. SPF allow domain owner to specify which email servers are authorized to send the email on their behalf. So I will tell you one example. So you have one of the company is rijoskill.com. So you don't have the email on server to sending further. So you will purchase for the authorization from Microsoft Office 365. So you will allow Microsoft will be send the email from behalf of you. So that is the SPS. So the Microsoft will be provide for the SPS policy framework. So allow domain to owner to specify which email service authorized to send the email on their behalf. Next, domain key identifier. Use the digital signature to verify that email message has not altered during the transit. Example, you will already provide for your email authorization for the Office 365. Once you send the email, when the transit time from sender to receiver, the email will not be altered. If domain identify DKIM will be give the signature to verify that email has not been altered during the transit. Next, DMARC, domain-based authentication reporting and conference. So DMARC allow domain owner to set the policy that specifies how receiving mail server should be handle email that fail SPF or DKIM check such as rejecting or quantity for allow them. So your email system, once you put the DMARC, when you send that email to your receiver email address. So receiver email address fail to verify for the SPF or DKIM. So you tell your receiver email server to option for rejecting your email, quarantining your email, on allow the email. So you have with option. If example you will put for the DNS record for the DMARC is rejecting, the email will be rejecting and reporting for the mentioned email address. So authenticate, receive the chain ARC, protect the result of email authentication check like SPF and DKIM as email pass through the different server. Example, you will be send one email from your sender sending the email to the receiver. Example, Rijoskill will be sending the email for the one of the your employee example, the employee, what they will forward that email to another email server. So once you send the email address, the receiver server will be receive that email, then they will forward that email to the another server, that they will passing to the different server. So this time they are not allowed to alter your email. So authenticated receiver ARC will be assured for the not altering for the your email when you pass into the different server. Now we will discuss for the syntax for the SPF TXT record. So here is this is the syntax for the SPF record. So what V is equal to SPF1. This TXT record as an SPF CSV record. So once you will see your DNS record will be V is equal to SPF, means this is the SPF record sender policy framework record, and they will mention for the V is equal to SPF1. So valid mail source. So valid mail source means domain or IP based or both. If domain means you can put the include like spf.protection.outlook.com. If IP address means IPv4 or IPv6, you can mention like example IPv4 1.1, because probably they will using for the on premises for the IP server for the IP verifications. Next, enforcement rule. Tell destination email system what do message from source that are not specified the SPF TSC record that domain. So if your SPF record did not verify for the sender side, so destination email address you will mention for the hard fail or soft fail. So hard fail means minus all, message should be rejected, and soft fail means message should be accepted but marked as a quarantine. So now you once you will, I will explain for the one example. So here is you can see the example for the TXT record Rejoskill Microsoft 365. So V is equal to SPF. You already mentioned for the V is equal to, this is SPF TXT record. So here you can see the include part, include SPF protection outlook.com. So this part is the valid source of the email. So where to the behalf of sending that email. So here you can see the hard. You can see here the ad, because I just removed this one. So here you can see the hard, because hard fail. If the SPF is not verified, so reject your all emails. Another one you can see IPv4 example. So here you can see VSPN IV. They will mention the IPv4 and include SPF protection for the account and minus all. So now you understand the SPF TFC record. Here you can mention for the one of the scenario for the SPF record, very important. You use the rejoskill.com for the email in Microsoft 365. Already configure for your SPF TFC record in rejoskill.com. You also have domain rejoskill.net and rejoskill.org. So you mentioned no one is authorized to send the email from the rejoskill.net or rejoskill.org. So how to we can configure the SPF record in the DNS. So you understand this point. You have the domain rejoskill.com, but you already purchased for the two domains .net and .org. So any attacker will not send the email from your .net or .org. So how to we can mention for the SPF record. So here you can see this hard fail. So you can see we say minor fault, give this TST record in your DNS, and this also same SPF for the men. So rejoskill.org or rejoskill. So this record will be give for your rejoskill.net DNS and rejoskill.org DNS. Next we will discuss for the syntax for the DKIM CNAME record. So Microsoft 365 two public private key pair are generated when DKIM signing using the customer domain or subdomain is enabled. So here you can see private key inaccessible. Once you create the DKIM, the private key is inaccessible. But public key CNAME record point to the corresponding public key used to verify the DKIM CNAME. So only you can use for the public key to verify your DKIM signature. So this record are known as a selector. So this record, when private key and public key, this record is mentioned as a selector. So only one selector is active DKIM signing using custom domain is enabled. So other selector is inactivated. It activated when you using for the any future DKIM key rotation. So it will be inactive, but when you rotate the key, you can rotate the key rotation. So that time only for the activate for the another one. So here you can see the this is a syntax for the your DKIM CNAME record. Each one we will mention. So this one is the host name. So host name is value are the same of all Microsoft 365 organization. Though this will be, you will put a host name in your DNS record and point to the address of the value. You can see selector one custom domain with the dashes. So here you can see custom domain or subdomain are period replaced with the hash. So is rejoskill.com become will be rejoskill-.com. Example marketing.rejoskill.com. So this dot will be periodically changed for the dashes value. So that one is the using for the selector one for the custom. Another one minus domain key, initial domain prefix. So initial domain prefix means customer is a part of start.onmicrosoft.com used to enroll Microsoft. For example, if you use the rejoskill.onmicrosoft.com, the value is the rejoskill. So now dynamic partition characters, a dynamic generated characters that are used to both the selectors. Next one, we DKIM mail.the Microsoft. V1 means the current ZName format version that used it for the both the selector. DKIM.mail Microsoft, that parent DNS zone that is the same of the both the selectors. So here is the example for the senior record in the DKIM. You can see here selector domain hostname point will be selector one rejoskill.info. If example .info will be changed for the dash value, then domain key rejohop.onmicrosoft.com. So now you understand for the DKIM value. Next we will discuss for a DMRC, domain based message authentication and reporting conference. Essential component for email authentication because it's built for the SPF and DKIM. DMRC various message came from authorized source of domain that used for the mail from the address, and DMRC verify the result from the DKIM and SPF and protect their email domain from being used phishing or spam or other fraudulent activity. So we can discuss for the syntax for the DMRC text. You can see here the syntax for the DMRC hostname DN. This is the hostname value for the DMRC. So now identifier means you mentioned this record V is equal to SPF and same as V is equal to DMRC. V is equal to identify the TS record for the DMRC. Once you see V is equal to DMRC means this is the DMRC record. So here is another DMRC policy. You will mention the policy if your SPF and DKIM will be paid. What will be DMRC for policy will be do. So here DMRC policy tell the destination email system what do with the message that fail the DMRC. P means rejected, P quarantine, and P no suggestion access message that fail the DMRC. Message should be accepted for but marked. Message should be rejected. So percentage, so how many percentage the rejection will become? Percentage of failed DMRC mail subject DMRC policy. Tell the destination email system how many message that failed the DMRC. P packed means 0 to 100. If you not mention packed, the automatic default for the 100. So next DMRC aggregate report. So where the report will be sent. RU means DMRC report RU mail to. Where the sender DMRC the aggregate the report. So DMRC forensic report also they will mention RU of mail to DMRC forensic report. So where they will send that different. So you will need to mention for here the email address for the where you need to send the your report for. So you can see here is the example for the DMRC example. You can see minus DMRC and all the DMRC value they will put like this. We will discuss for the demo how to we can configure for the SPF DKIM DMRC in the Office 365 email system. So we will go for our Office 365 portal. So I will show you how to we can configure this one. So now we reach our Microsoft 365 portal. I mentioned for the two email system. So two email user, one for rjoy@rejoskill.com. Another one you can see here Tim at rejoskill.com. So I just plan to sending the email from I just plan to send the email to Tim at rejoskill.info from the at rejoskill.com. So what we will do, we just go for Tim. I need to copy this email address. So I just copy this email address. Then I will go for rjoy@rejos. Then open. Then after that, I just test. Today, date 19/04/2025. just to copy this one also. Then after that I will. So now we send email rjoy@rejoskill.com to rejoinfo.com. So here you can go see, you can receive the your email address. So now you receive the email address. So we need to verify this email have SPF or DKIM record available or not. So how to we can verify? Just go for security.microsoft.com. Then after that you just go for the email collaboration. Then after that you just go for the your explore. Here you will receive all the email will be mentioned for once you receive all the email you will receive from here. Just waiting, I just go for it, take little bit time to complete. So I just pause the video, after that I will come back. So now you can check here April tested today, and so you can see now the email will be receiving the escrow. So just I will go for that email, just open it. You can get the all the email data. So I just go for only DKIM and if. So here you can see DKIM none, SPF pass. I say SPF record only pass, and DMRC you can see best guess the pass. So composition authentication also pass. So this details you can see you have no DKIM record and you have no DMRC record. So here that's why here no. So some, and also you can mention the policy from here. If you have no DMRC and DKIM, you can reject that emails. But now this email is receiving like SPF. Sometimes they will not receive, they will reject it. So whatever the policy you are implemented. So now you can see here, you already see when the team at Rejoskill info received from the Rejoskill, the rejoskill.com have no the DMRC and DKIM policy. So now we will go for the rjoy@rejoskill.com. So now I will go for rjoy@rejoskill.com. So how to we can verify your DKIM and DMRC policy? So just go for security.microsoft.com in at rejoskill.com. Reach our Microsoft Defender, security.microsoft.com. Just go for the email collaboration. Then here you can see policies and rules. Then after that, thread policy, just click the thread policy. Then after that, you can go for the email authentication settings. So setting authenticate receive chain ARC and DKIM into your organization. So just I will click. So here you can see, you have no record for the DKIM. So you can see here, we not enabled for the DKIM record. So after that, so now you understand there are no any domain key is not available for the rejoskill.com. So that's why team at rejoskillinfo.com will be mentioned that there are no any DKIM value. So how to we can enable for the no DKIM? So just click this one. Then we need to create the DKIM key. So once you create the DKIM key, Microsoft will be generate for the your DKIM key. Just copy this DKIM key. So here you can see to record already generate for the DKIM record. So what our next step, we need to copy this DKIM record to our DNS. So Rejoskill already I purchased from the GoDaddy. So I just go to the GoDaddy. I will add the DKIM value. So before I will go for the DKIM, so you will see this SPS will be passed from here. So how to the SPS will be passed? So just we will go for the our admin portal. So once you will create attach for your email Microsoft 365, they already mentioned for adding for the your SPF record. So I will show you how to that. You can go for the domain here. Here you can see rejoskill.com. Just click this rejoskill.com, then DNS record. So we need to add this MX record, TXT record, and CNAME record for here, where you will using for your domain. So my domain is I parked in the GoDaddy website. So I add already this all record. So here you can see the TST record. So V is equal to SPF. So already we mentioned for the our SPF record in the GoDaddy record. So that way the system will be showing that SPF will be passed. So how do you mention V is equal to SPF1? So now I just go for the GoDaddy. I will show you. Just I will go for the GoDaddy. So this is our GoDaddy. Then after that, I just go for the Rejo skill. So just I will click the DNS record. So here you can go for the TXT record. See, already we mentioned for the TST VSP included SPF protection outlook dot minus all means hard rejection. So now the SPF record already we mentioned. So now we need to add the DKIM record. So how to we can add the DKIM record? Already we generate the DKIM record. So now we need to go for that DKIM record. This is a DKIM record. So host name. So just to copy this DKIM value. Then we need to publish in the CNAME record. So CNAME record, just go to ID. Then here option for the add new record. Just go for the CNAME. Then you need to mention your selector one dot key, domain key. Then after that, you just mention the point to the address value. So just to copy this value. Then just go for value. I just give you 1 hour. Then after that, add another record also. The already we mentioned there are two value. The Microsoft 365 will be provided. So just I will add another record also. Selector 2. Choose CNAME. Copy selector 2. So after that, I will put save all record. Just remove the space, save all. So if you have space, the record will not be, they will get the error. So now after that, you can see the CNAME record selected. After you finish this record, you just go for again. Then you just going to enable. It take a little bit time to complete. So we will waiting for the our record will be generated. So it take error. Microsoft Valde CNAME record does not exist. So it take a little bit time. So we just waiting for the complete. So I try to check again. Just go for enable. Here, it may take several minutes to synchronize the status of the page. Just click OK. Then after that, you just close this one. See now you can see here, rejoskill.com. The DKIM value is already verified. So after we will verify, we try to send again one email to the same sender before we will send. Just copy this email address. Just go to new email. Test DKIM. Today date 1/07/04/2020. Then I will send. So now we need to check for the tim@rejoskill.info.com email is receiving. You can see the email is received. Test.dkm 19/4/2025. So we will just explore again. Refresh. Still our email not coming in the explore section for the investigation. It take a little bit time. So after exploration, we will check for our DMRC and DKIM and SPF record. So you can see here, test DKIM already the explore will be coming. So just we will click the text DKIM. So just we will go for down. So here you can see SPF pass before also pass. DKIM now pass. So here you can see here before DKIM is not passing. So now the DKIM is passing. So that DKIM value you mention is TST record, CNAME record is correctly. So now the DKIM will be passed in the rejoskill.com. So in the previous section, in the previous email, you can see the DKIM will not be passed. So just go for that email. So just click this email. Here you can see the DKIM here is none. So now the new email from the rejoskill.com, just click this one. The DKIM is passed. So now the DK, you understand how to we can add the CNAME DKIM record in the our DNS server. So next we will mention for the DMRC. So how to we can enable the DMRC. So DMRC we need to enable the record you need to add in our where you are the domain will be parked there you need to add. So I just go for my TST. Here you can see the host name is DMRC. So just copy this host name DMRC. So I'm just going to GoDaddy again. Here we need to add new record. Choose this one TXT, then end minus DMRC. Then after that we need to mention our value v is equal to DMRC. So I just copy the same value. Then I will edit from here. V is equal to DMRC. P rejected. So what we will mention if the SPF and DKIM is not passed, I will mention for the rejection. So I just remove the remaining all. Just okay. The packed percentage. If you not mention percentage also, it's under default. So I just mentioned the percentage is equal to 100. Just to remove this one. So RU means where mail will be sent. So you need to mention here one of the email. So I just go into RU. Copy RU at the report will be sent rejoskill.com. Same RUF also. Just go into here. RUF at rejoskill.com. So just I will create two email address. So here you can see. Just I will go for my admin portal. Just close this one. Then here you can see active user. I will mention two user. Just go to add user. Just to remove this RU. What's this one? Then I will copy this also. See, RU at rejoskill.com. Remove this one. Yeah. Next. Microsoft. Next. Next. So same email address. You can say RU at rejoskill.com. From here, I will mention. This is the I mentioned already. So same RUF also, you will create one RUF also. Then here also you need to mention for the RUF. This is for my method. Whatever the method you want, you can implement for this one. The report will be sending for the DMRC report will be sending for the RU at rejoskill.com. So whatever you need to give that options. DMRC record, you just copy this one. Then I will go for here. Then after I will put one now. Then add save. So now we are add our DMRC record. Just go for a second. So here you can see the DMRC value we added. So once you will add this, take a little bit time to complete. If you need to check that DMRC value, then go to DKIM tool, check online. Here you just rejoskill.com DMRC. See now you can see V is equal to DMRC, P rejected. So the DMRC policy already successfully added in the you can see here the DMRC for 100 and mail. DMRC record is published, DMRC index is checked, the record is valid, external validity DM, all the record will be valid. So we were plan to sending one email again to the before we mentioned. Just go. So now we need to check again. I plan to send one email from the our rejoskill.com to rejoinfo.com. So just I will go for the mail. Here before we will send a Tim I just copy this team, then just new email. Then here we will mention DMRC check date 1/19/04/2025. Okay, then I will send this email. So now the email will be sending to the team at rejoskillinfo.com. See, now the email will be received. DMRC check. The email will be received. So now I will go for the security.microsoft. Again, I will just explore, then refresh. Click that email. So after that, you can go for here. DKIM pass, DMRC pass, SPF also pass. So now you understand how to you can add your DMRC, DKIM and SPF record in your Office 365 portal to the your domain park DNS. So now I wind up my topic. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel and support me. Thank you so much.